The only way we can compete with the Eastern Bloc teams is if we're willing to change.
Change what?
Change the way we compete, prepare, make our schedule more competitive, longer, tougher.
Longer? You gonna pay for that?
My plan is to adopt a hybrid style of play, integrating the Canadian school with the Soviet school.
What exactly does that mean?
A combination that requires the highest level of conditioning, training, speed, and most of all, team chemistry.
Oh, Herb, is that what they use at the University of Minnesota?
We've been phasing it in for the past few years, yeah.
We don't have years. We have months. Do you really expect a bunch of kids that haven't played together to learn a whole new system?
What if these kids can't pick up fast enough, Walter? We know these kids won't get a medal, but we don't want to be embarrassed.
Bob, 4 years ago we lost to the Czech B team 15-1. Can't think of anything more embarrassing than that.
Well, that's assuming they go pro there, Herb. I'd have a hard time giving up good money to see him go up to Lake Placid and finish 6th. It's a tough draw. It's a tough draw.
It's tough even if we don't play the Soviets. What happens if we do? Put our best men on the ice last year. Professional all-stars.
All-star teams fail because they rely on individual talent. The Soviets win because they take that talent and use it for the betterment of a team. My goal is to beat them at their own game.
Beat the best team in the world? They're 4-time gold medalists. It's a pretty lofty goal, Herb.
Well, Lou, that's exactly why I want to pursue it. Well, fellas, any more questions?
I'm good. Thanks very much, Herb.
Well, that's it for everyone. Thanks, gentlemen.